Today we have the privilege of awarding a number of different items to students. I have a couple of announcements I'd like to start with. First of all, I'd like the honor recipients to remain in chapel for photographs. And following the ceremony, parents are invited to attend a short reception in the Haynes lobby of the Crawford Campus Center. Well, welcome to our annual Honors Chapel service in this, our 227th year. Over the next 45 minutes, we carry out our way of honoring students from all grades, with a special emphasis on the class of 2013. The ritual of honoring academic achievement dates back centuries. In fact, in ancient China, top students from across the country would travel to Beijing in the Imperial Palace to take a comprehensive exam that would take days to complete. The answers had to be completed using beautiful calligraphy. The top students would then be honored. Recognizing and honoring people here at Episcopal has a long tradition. There are over 100 years of varsity letter winners whose names appear on shields in the Athletic Center. Over the course of this year, we will recognize students for their service to others, excellence in athletics and extracurriculars, and their academic achievement. We will give awards to teachers for excellence in teaching and staff members for their work on behalf of the community. We make examples of people to honor those whose actions and accomplishments exemplify the values and ideals we hold most dear. As the prize descriptions are read today, pay close attention to the language. You will hear words like scholar, innovator, community servant, concern for humanity, compelling sense of honor, and an example to the class. Some awards are for the top scholars, while others for achievement on national exams. They all recognize some form of achievement that goes well beyond the average, well beyond the norm. To prepare for this service today, the faculty spends hours researching, discussing, and ultimately voting on the many awards that will be given. For the educators assembled here, it is a labor of love as we discuss so many talented students and their accomplishments. There are only a few times in the school year when we take a moment to honor the characteristics of academic excellence. This Honors Chapel service, with its dignity and tradition, is a moment for all of us to think about why we are in school. Without further ado, we will begin. I will ask Dr. Greta Ham, Chair of the Classics Department, to present the first awards.
The John Plant Scholarships are prizes given in each year in honor of Mr. John Plant, former chair of the Department of Classical Languages at Episcopal Academy. The scholarships are awarded on the basis of competitive examinations in Latin translation and composition administered to the rising 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th forms. The winners for 2012-2013 academic year are, in the 3rd form, Julia Ann Morrison. In the 4th form, Catherine H. Hong. In the 5th form, John Matthew Flynn. And in the 6th form, Rohan D. Gulati.
Three students have been recognized by the College Board on the National Hispanic Recognition Program. I'll read all three names. Please hold your applause until I have done so. Gonzalo Del Pion, Albert Ibargüen, and Joseph Ibargüen. Come on forward to receive your certificates. Now I invite Mr. Andrew Hayes, a member of our Science Department, to present the next award.
Good morning. The Jarvis Mears Memorial Prize for Excellence in Biology is awarded to Samuel New.
Our next award will be presented by Mrs. Cheryl McLaughlin, Dean of the Fourth Form.
The Kenneth R. Balsley Award for Highest Scholarship in the Rising Fourth Form, Catherine H. Hung.
Our next award will be presented by Mr. Jackson Collins, Fifth Form Dean.
The George T. Davis Prize for Highest Scholarship in the Rising Fifth Form goes to Chester Ty.
Mrs. Angela McClavick Brandon will present the next award. She is a member of the Science Department.
Good morning. The Jarvis Mears Memorial Prize for Excellence in Chemistry is awarded to Jeffrey Hu.
Mr. Ted Matheson, a member of the Science Department, will present the next award.
The George Brinton Phillips Prize for Excellence in Physics is presented to Stacy Elizabeth Sloat.
Mr. Wei Yang, a member of the World Language Department, will present the next award.
The Confucius Scholar Award for Academic Excellence in Mandarin Chinese is named after the Chinese philosopher and teacher who stressed the importance of learning and in creating and preserving a civil society. Established in 2009, the award is presented to a member of the rising sixth form who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement in Mandarin Chinese. Catherine Kwan Lee Wu.
Dr. Helena Cochran, a member of the World Languages Department, will present the next award.
The Bryn Mawr College Award in Spanish is presented to the sixth former who has demonstrated the greatest enthusiasm for Spanish and the cultures of Spanish-speaking people, who has made the greatest effort to use Spanish in a meaningful way. Felicitaciones to Anna Murphy Oxner.
Mr. Mark Arapray of the World Languages Department, Chair of the World Language Department, will present the next award.
The Bryn Mawr College Award in French is presented to the sixth former who's demonstrated the greatest enthusiasm, I won't get the English prize, enthusiasm for French and the cultures of French-speaking people, and who's made the greatest effort to use French in a meaningful way. The award goes to Julia Fay.
Paul Rosenberg, a member of our Science Department, will present the next award.
The Pittsburgh alumni of the Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute Gold Medal Award for Proficiency in Science and Mathematics. The winner is Stacy Elizabeth Sloat.
Mr. Chuck Bryant, Chair of the History Department, will present the next award.
The Judith M. Diamondstone Award for the Best American History Research Paper goes to Matthew Jeffrey Vagari.
Also in history, the Paul Thompson Prize for American History is awarded to Anthony Tai. Our next award will be presented by Mr. Christopher McCreary, Chair of Creative Writing.
Good morning. The Stephen Hopkins Kalbach Memorial Prize for Excellence in English Original Composition has two winners this year. For poetry, the award goes to Clellie Grace Merchant, and for prose, Christopher Blake Whalen.
Dr. Kathy Hall, our academic dean and a member of the English department, will present the next award.
Good morning. The Williams College Alumni Prize for Highest Scholarship in the Rising Sixth Form is presented to Stacy Elizabeth Sloat.
Mrs. Susan Swanson, Director of Service Learning and Community Outreach, will present the next award.
The Dartmouth College Book Award is awarded to an outstanding member of the Rising Sixth Form who has demonstrated both intellectual and athletic excellence, and whose talents reflect a strong spirit of adventure and a compelling sense of honor and a dedication to community and team. This year's award winner is Mary Catherine Curran.
Dr. Tom Gobler, a member of the Math Department, will present the next award.
The Trinity College Book Award to that member of the rising sixth form who demonstrates strong scholarship, exhibits a true interest in global awareness and cultural diversity, and is an example to the class. It's a pleasure to announce the winners, plural, Jameson Charles Acuff and Alix Vado.
Mrs. Lee Billmeyer, a member of the college counseling staff and the English department, will present the next award.
Wellesley Book Award to that female member of the rising sixth form who has an outstanding academic record and has also made significant extracurricular contributions to her high school and/or her community, Stacy Elizabeth Sloat.
Mr. Rob Trumbull, a member of the History Department, will present the next award.
The Colgate Book Prize awarded to that member of the rising sixth form who demonstrates thoughtfulness in word and deed through a concern for humanity, academic enthusiasm, peer leadership, and strong school spirit. Nisha Stephanie Meyer.
Dr. Susan Rubin, a member of the Science Department, will present the next award.
The Connecticut College Book Award goes to that member of the rising sixth form who demonstrates scholarship and has made significant contribution to the school and the community and is an example to the class. The winner is Catherine Kwan Lu Wu.
Ms. Sarah Baker, Dean of the Sixth Form and a member of the English Department, will present the next award.
Good morning. The University of Chicago Book Award is presented to that member of the rising sixth form whose transcript reflects the most challenging coursework offered and an interest in a wide variety of subject areas. This scholar demonstrates intellectual engagement in and out of the classroom and is known for asking challenging questions and drawing connections across academic disciplines. The faculty identifies this scholar as having a lively mind. Finally, this scholar is a visible member of the student body as a result of his or her contributions and commitment to the high school community or greater community. And the prize recipient this morning is Matthew Jeffrey Vigari.
Mrs. Jen Meyer, a member of the English Department, will present the next award.
the PEN Book Award to that member of the Rising Sixth Form who best exemplifies the qualities and characteristics of Benjamin Franklin, a scholar, innovator, and community servant, Shreya D. Reddy.
Mrs. Chris Aldridge, a member of the History Department, will present the next award.
The Brown University Award to the member of the Rising Sixth Form who best combines academic excellence with clarity in written and spoken expression. There are 2 award winners, Julia Elizabeth Fay and Rohan D. Galati.
Our head of school, Mr. Ham Clark, will present the next award.
The Princeton Club Prize is awarded to the member of the Rising Sixth Form who combines to the highest degree exemplary community outreach with excellent scholarship. The prize this year goes to Leslie Cameron Fitzgerald Williams.
Mrs. Amanda Vostraki, a member of the History Department, will present the next award.
The Richard S. Cross Jefferson Scholar Award to that member of the Rising Sixth Form who, through his or her academic, athletic, and extracurricular achievement and enthusiasm, is an example to the class, Kristen Grace Hinckley.
Mr. Joe Butchers, Chair of the Music Department, will present the next award.
The Yale Club Prize, awarded to that member of the Rising Sixth Form deemed to be the most worthy by reason of scholarship, character, school spirit, influence, and all-around ability, Karen Electra Christensen.
Our Director of College Guidance, Mr. Matt Essman, will present the next prize.
Good morning. The Harvard Club Prize, awarded to that member of the Rising Sixth Form deemed to be the most worthy by reason of scholarship, character, school spirit, influence, and all-around ability. This prize is awarded to Anthony Ty.
I would now invite Dr. Lee Piercy, Ms. Sarah Baker, and Dr. Kathy Hall up to present the Cum Laude Society inductions.
Good morning again. In a moment, we will induct 13 members of the class of 2013 into Episcopal's chapter of the Cum Laude Society. Before doing so, it falls to me as secretary of our chapter to provide a bit of background on the society. Modeled on the University Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society, the Cum Laude Society for Secondary Schools was founded in 1906, and our chapter began in 1952. We are one of 380 chapters nationwide. The Society's motto in the Greek is arete, dike, time, which translates to excellence, justice, and honor. In keeping with this motto, the purpose of the Society is to recognize excellence in scholarship at Episcopal. As is our custom, this fall we will induct 10% of the senior class into the Society. In the spring, we will induct another 10% of the class. Selection is based on each student's cumulative standing in the class. In calculating standing, appropriate recognition is also given to the rigor of the student's course of study. So without further ado, Dr. Piercy, the president of our chapter, and Dr. Hall, academic dean, will present certificates and pins as I read the names of the newest members of the Cum Laude Society. Jameson Charles Acuff. Karen Electra Christensen. Mary Catherine Curran. Julia Elizabeth Fay. Rohan D. Gulati. Christina Jean Halkovich. Christian Edgar Human. Anna Murphy Oxner. Shreya Reddy. Stacy Elizabeth Sloat. Anthony Ty. Matthew Jeffrey Vigari. And Catherine Quan Lee Wu. Congratulations, scholars. Let's give them one more round of applause.